Good morning all. Sunday, 12th of January. And instead of messing about with chevettes and altering them, I thought I'd go back to using a nice big standard straight razor. But it's a custom razor. I'm going to use today, I'll get it right, a Palmolive shave cream, just to be different, because I usually use either a stick or I use a bowl. However, this stuff is rather nice. I've used it a couple of times. Just slap it on, slap a bit on, rub it in. Off we go. I'm going to use my usual brush, which, as you all know if you follow me, is a Yaqi synthetic. Why a Yaqi synthetic? Because they lather up so very, very, very easily, as you can see. They're nice, simple, kind synthetic. Bit like me. Anyway, let me just mention that my absence from honing and stuff has been noted. I do apologise to Greg and all my other friends, Long Haul Tanker, for not following as closely as I should. I've been rather absorbed by slinging. It has rather taken a lot of my time up. I'm happy to report it's actually got quite a bit better. This is my 3rd month and I am now getting supersonic whip cracks from the sling, and hopefully I'll be able to progress rapidly from there. My good friend Enrique Calderon in Mexico makes the most magnificent slings and that has helped me enormously. So you too can have pocket thunder. A sling, a Jacob's sling or a shepherd's sling will roll up into your pocket and it'll give you the same power when you're trained as a 9mm automatic round. In fact, a friend of mine that's been very kind in, coaching me, I suppose. He has actually pierced a car door with a rock using a shepherd's sling. So, anyway, back to today. Look what I've got. Slight complaint about plastic cases. This is a HERR razor, which came all the way from my good friend in America. But, plastic case, cheap plastic case splits. However, here's the beast. Now this I rather like because it's got rather gigantic custom scales in black buffalo horn. Very, very, very tasty. I love custom razors. This one, as you can see, has got quite clearly on it the celebrated hollow ground razor by HERR RAZOR. And it is a true 9/8, so it's over an inch. But like all big razors, I find they're gentle giants. Let's get started. Let me just add, I haven't used this since I started slinging. So I haven't shaved with this razor since October. I haven't stropped it. You don't need to strop continuously. I do find with a good edge, and this is a good edge. Oh, look at that. So this is unstropped, but I did hang your hair test it, and of course, yeah, it passed magnificently. Both directions of the hair. Nice big razor, well balanced. I've got to say, modern steel or old steel, if it's made properly, it's still magnificent. Would I compare it to a Philharmonica? Not quite, no. But that's really cutting well on several days of stubble. So forgive the white stubble amongst the grey and amongst the dark, because I'm not young. Yeah, I've got to admit, once you compare, as I have now recently, experiments with chevettes. This is the much abused by me, little Chevette, which I have totally reground. So the frame, obviously, the disposable blades, they just haven't got the feel, they haven't got the feedback of a straight razor. And this is a proper straight razor. Yeah. Beautiful. You've got control, you've got balance, and you've got feedback. Yeah, the feedback on this is magnificent. Even on a heavy stubble. This palm olive soap's rather nice, very simple. Just squeeze it on your face, whip up a lather, and off you go. Yeah, I'm not going to do a lengthy, silly great shave because it's winter. And I don't really think I need to look that special. The beloved is in Morocco, preparing herself for another rally as an interpreter. She has a heavy cold. I've avoided any colds this year so far. Look at that for ease. Absolutely splendid. And being that slightly English style, I don't know what you'd call that nose, but it does get in anywhere. It's extremely effective. So whether it's trying to trim a moustache, bit of a waste of soap if I'm only going to do one pass. Let me do another pass. Oh, it's very creamy, this palm olive. I don't need much. I think I could have done with about half of what I put on. Mind you, a lot of that is down to having a good brush. And I'm sorry, but I'm not going to put up with dead badgers and rabid monkeys and all the other types of bristle out there. I like synthetic because it's predictable, it's reliable, no fuss. You just do it. Same with the razor. By the way, the very modern jimping. Look at that. Very, very, almost coarse. And none on the back, which is a bit of a shame because, as I keep saying, if you don't dry your fingers and you attempt to shave, you're going to have an accident. You don't need that, do we? Going across the moustache. Yeah, this is a really nice razor actually. I speak highly. Yeah. Does its job beautifully. Can't complain. Even going falls past. Beautiful. Yeah, so whether it's across, falls past, straight down, which is the easy way. Yeah, it's magnificent. Very nice piece of steel. Very modern. HERR and Razor have a good reputation. I hope I can add to that by saying, if you do see one, particularly if you see one, I was very lucky to get this one second hand. But the beauty of the razors is there's no such thing as second hand. If it's in good minty condition, it's new. And that's why it infuriates me when people go on and on and on about safety razors, which of course hold all the nasty little bits and pieces in their design and have to be cleansed. These don't.